So, I was half laughing the whole time.
Wait.
Do it again.
Praise the Lord, everybody. This is Kassy.
This is Jessie, and today we decided, because it's been 1 year we've been on YouTube, that we're gonna make a video reacting to our first YouTube video and just talking about like how much we've grown, because honestly we've been avoiding our first YouTube video because it's so cringy and it's kind of unbearable to watch.
So we're gonna react to our first video, and then we're gonna talk about the spiritual growth we've both gone through since the video and what we've learned from YouTube, just like how to YouTube better, I guess.
So we're gonna put it on. This really is cringy because there's so many pop-ups. I don't even want to talk about it, but
we really edited this video.
We were rookies at YouTube, okay?
We kind of still are.
Ooh, hey everybody, this is Kassy.
This is Jessie.
And we're here today to tell you who we are and basically why we just made a YouTube channel. When at school called me a church boy. I acted a little differently, but like that's because of, you know, church and how I was raised, and I didn't really swear much. I never stay in that, like the way I was when I was praying. I want to be able to raise my hands and not care about what other people think. I feel more driven and dedicated. I read something in the Bible, and if I get confused, I hope that whatever word I didn't understand gets explained. And then what the Bible's saying, you know, it's old English, so a lot of us just kind of give up on it.
Right.
So, yeah, we're using natural lighting. We don't really have our own lights. I don't know if that's something.
Lights on.
Yeah, there's no lights on in this room. So I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Let's do this. We just owned that board meeting. Let's go.
So we just watched that video. It wasn't as cringy as I thought.
Yeah, it really wasn't as bad as I had remembered.
Yeah. So we made that in March. It's like June right now of last year. I was a senior in high school, about to graduate like in a couple months, and now I already went to college. My freshman year is already finished, and like 1 whole year in a completely different atmosphere, and I feel like I'm finally like fulfilling some of the things I wanted with my relationship with God, because I really didn't have a foundation that I wanted. But I feel like finally, like I'm starting where I feel like I need to be. I was transitioning from wearing only skirts. When I watched that, like I remember wearing that skirt that I had. Jessie actually got me that skirt for my birthday, and I got rid of it because it didn't fit my convictions anymore, because it wasn't the length I wanted anymore. It didn't cover as much as I wanted, and now like all the skirts I have are completely new, and like I don't even have the same clothes that I used to have a year ago because my convictions have changed, and like it just reflects me as a person, like how much I've changed, like physically, like you can see the difference, but inside it's harder to really see the difference. God has really revealed a lot of things about myself that like I felt like I was like an okay person. He's revealed a lot of things to me throughout this year that I need to work on, and there are problems and there are flaws in my life about who I am as a character and like my nature, and just things I need to change that don't align with his word. And it's good, like he's really gentle about it, but it's cool to see like my actual change a year ago.
Do you remember what I was like a year ago?
Yes.
It wasn't very pleasant, was it?
Do I have to answer?
Okay, so how I've changed and grown. Sorry, I just
Okay.
wanted to.
No, I want you.
I kind of wanted to
say
show the that it was kind of bad. Like you can see it on your face just from me asking how I used to be and what I used to be like. Since that first video, I've beaten some addictions. I've overcome some demons. I have a lot more patience than I used to, I would say. I still have a long way to go, and obviously none of us are perfect. Living for God is something you gotta do every day. Something you have to let Him lead you every single day. And that's something I'm learning more and more every single day. I went through some things that really made me look in the mirror. Stuff happened that made me feel ways I'd never felt before. Like I really like faced depression. Like, I never really knew depression could be a thing, but like it was hitting me right in the face, and then I really learned that deliverance was also a real thing. I went on a college visit, and when I got back from it, it's just nothing's been the same. I feel like my eyes were opened spiritually. It was very life-changing completely, that visit I went on. It's only been like 4 months, 5 months maybe since that happened. I'm still really young spiritually, technically.
Yeah.
But I'm happy with where I am, and I'm happy with the direction I'm going. One last big takeaway I got from this whole last year: if you're going through something that's really, like, you feel like God's against you, you feel like everyone's against you, and you just feel like, it's like, why is God letting this happen to me? It could be the thing that changes you, because that's exactly what happened to me. The worst thing that happened to me, when I got past it, it changed my whole life. So if you're going through something awful right now, you're gonna get through it. Just keep living for God, stay encouraged, because God uses that, and God lets you go through stuff like that just for His kingdom, and just so He can change you into exactly who He wants you to be. Since this video, we've gotten a little bit better at YouTube, I guess, but really the biggest change has been our spiritual growth.
Yeah.
When we first made our YouTube channel, I wanted to make videos like 3 times a week, because I really wanted to get stuff out there. But I'm also learning more about YouTube and God, like when you combine them, it's really about God's timing.
Yeah.
So that's why our videos kind of don't always have an exact schedule, which I do sometimes feel bad about, but I know that also it's God's timing, and we get each video out when He wants us to. When
your heart's really in something, you want to work at it, and you love to keep working at it. But like with us with the YouTube channel, we had so much passion, but like our own flesh would make our videos like sour. Like we'd get mad at each other, or like we weren't on the same page, we weren't in one accord, and like it was just bad.
Yeah.
But we did get some good stuff from it, and I hope it blessed you.
Another thing I wanted to bring up was our last update video, because we really did mean what we were saying in that update video, but it wasn't what actually happened.
Yeah, we wanted to make a lot of videos, but...
we always want to make a lot of videos, but it's like, when we're not spiritually right every single day, it messes with it.
Actually, that's one thing me and Jesse have really learned. It's like personal devotions every single day, first thing in the morning. Because it's not just a cliche like, oh, spending time with God in the morning will really like improve it. No, it's like, it's the defining moment of whether or not you're going to walk in the spirit or the flesh.
A prayer closet will change your life. I always heard about prayer closets, but I kind of just stayed away from it. But I don't know, I've just been seeing the importance of spending time with God, prayer closet, fasting, all of that stuff. It's really becoming a part of me now, and I'm really finally understanding why.
It's not just a concept, it's a lifestyle. And it's becoming a lifestyle of ours too. And before in those videos, we'd like walk in the flesh a lot, and we'd have good motives and like, but we weren't walking in the spirit as much as we should have been, and that's why it really held back our growth and our YouTube.
I think that's why it was so cringy for us to watch.
Yeah.
It's because the video ideas and the topics were so good, but like we weren't like on the inside.
Yeah. So honestly, I feel like I want to redo some of our old videos in the future, because I want to do it with like my whole heart and my whole mind and my whole soul. It's in my heart to do it, not just because it's a duty. And sometimes doing YouTube, it becomes a duty if you're not doing it for the right reasons, or if your mind's not right. And I guess we'll do a video on devotions and stuff and prayer. But that's a huge part of what's really changed both of us, is that we've decided in our minds we need to have prayer closets and we need to have devotions regardless. Like that's daily. And in our first video, we didn't have those daily devotions. Starting your day off with God and God only, it's just so, it changes your life, like in your spiritual life. Every service in church feels different now because I have morning devotions. Another exciting thing is we have around 900 something subscribers. Thank you so much for that. And that's crazy. What's really encouraging and exciting about that is I feel like this is just the beginning, and we're starting off with 900 something subscribers. We're not just accountable to ourselves or like our spiritual authority, but now we have a whole subscriber amount that are watching us, and you guys keep us accountable too, because you're watching us now, and like it's good to have more accountability in our lives, because it's like it's not just me anymore, it's about other people. Obviously that's not the main reason why we're being spiritual or want God for your approval or anything. We're doing it because of God and because we want to seek His will for our lives. But we did it for you guys too, because when I first, like I said in the video, when I first got into church, I would Google Apostolic Pentecostal. I was searching for like someone to look up to, I guess. Like someone who's living it and really living it, not just going to church every Sunday and not their whole heart and whole soul and mind isn't in it. I wanted someone who was spirit-filled and really had a burden for people and wanted to really live for God and didn't want anything of this world. I was looking for someone like that, and so that's what I want to be to you guys. Like that's what I want me and Jesse to be. We have a smaller church, like our youth group isn't that big, but at least we do have a youth group. But I know some people who they're the only person in their youth group. There was a time where I felt alone, like, because I wanted to be around people who had the same desire but were also the same age as me, and so I know how that feels, and I want to be there for you guys who are new in it like I was and was just so hungry to hear more of God and hear more of the Word. I want to just be there for you as much as I can, as much as I wanted someone to be there for me in a way, like to lead me and guide me through the basic things of God. So that's really why we made this YouTube channel. It's not about subscribers, it's not about money, it's not about any of that. It's not about just having a social media and like sharing our lives with you guys. It's none of that. And although we do like doing it, it's not, we don't hate doing this. This is fun, but we're doing it for a greater purpose. If you haven't seen our first video, please don't judge it. We will link it down below, but please don't judge it. That was 1 year ago. We've grown so much. And I bet in 1 year we're going to look back on this too.
Yeah, we're going to watch this video a year from now and be like, ugh.
But I guess that's how it is living for God. You're just always growing.
Yes, every single day.
Whatever you're going through right now, just keep pushing through it and keep living for God no matter what. Just keep going.
Yes.
Be encouraged.
So yeah, that's kind of the update. That's where we've been, what we've been going through. That's what we've learned.
1,000 subscribers? If you guys have it, we're getting so close to getting 1,000 subscribers, and it's just like, what's going on? So,
yeah, that's cool.
If you guys have any ideas of what you guys want us to do, like for that, because we do like celebrating the little achievements, I guess. So thank you so much. Thank you for still being with us today, and if you still watch our videos and you haven't forgotten about us, we're not done with this YouTube channel, okay? If it seems,
is just the beginning.
Yeah, if it seems like we're slowing down, we're not. Okay, this is just the beginning. We want to keep making videos and keep putting out content, not just because we want a YouTube channel, but because we care about you guys and we want to put this information out into the world.
The reason the channel seemed like it was slowing down was only because of everything Kassy and I were going through in our own lives.
Yeah.
Because change was happening.
Yes,
so
exactly.
We couldn't really, and she was at college. It's a lot.
It's both.
Please know that this channel is always in the back of our minds. I check this channel every single day. I care a lot about everyone who watches and everybody who tunes in to this channel.
I encourage you guys to look back a year ago and see how much you've really changed, because you don't really see the micro changes that happen every day. But when you look back a whole year, you're like, oh my gosh, I can't even look. Really think about where you were at that point, and like how spiritually and emotionally and even physically, it's just cool. Like I thought about it and I was just like, oh my gosh, like I don't know, it's like embarrassing but like good at the same time to see how much you've grown.
If you have any video ideas, not even just like for the 1,000 subscriber special, and I know we were saying we have a lot of video ideas, but it would be nice to hear exactly the questions that are like burning in your heads right now that you want to see as soon as possible. That could give us a good idea on what our next video should be, because we have so many ideas, but we don't always know exactly what the order of our videos should be. Yeah. And God does help us with that. Yeah. If you really have a question, then just ask us, and then we'll pray about it. And if it's God's timing, then the video will get uploaded. Yeah. And the question will be answered.
And if we don't get to your questions right away, it's because like we're not ready for it. But we do want to do it. Still on our list, and we have a whole list.
Yeah, or just might not be God's timing.
Yeah.
Exactly. We care a lot about God and His timing with this channel.
Yes. Amen.
So I guess we could end the video there. God bless every single one of you. Have a great day.
Thank you for watching, and
Hey!
go.
Wait, what's it, board meeting?
Yeah. Okay, go.
Nice job. We just owned that board meeting. Let's get out of here.
Wait, did you get the door too?
I think. Wait. Yeah, I did.